Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Tottenham boss Ange Postecoglou has warned Liverpool that his side are going to Anfield to win on Sunday. If Arsenal avoid defeat at home to Crystal Palace on Wednesday, then the Reds will be crowned Premier League champions if they beat Spurs. Postecoglou's side have nothing left to play for in the top flight, apart from attempting to avoid their lowest finish for 48 years. Instead, their focus is on the Europa League, where they have set up a semi-final clash against Bodo Glimt. The first leg will be hosted by Postecoglou's side next Thursday. The Australian has been dealing with a number of injury crises over the course of the campaign, and he named a much-changed side for the defeat to Nottingham Forest on Monday night. That defeat leaves them 16th in the table, a massive 42 points adrift of leaders Liverpool. The Reds are likely to have the added motivation on Sunday of claiming the final points they need to secure the title. Despite the two sides' differing runs of form, Postecoglou believes that Spurs can still spoil the Reds' title party. He has insisted that despite losing, his side can beat the runaway leaders if they replicate their performance against Forest. It's a bit of a balancing act, and we have to be smart about what we do, he said. We have to be ready for Thursday in a week with our players healthy. Good test against Liverpool, obviously. If we play like we did against Forest, but keep our concentration level where we should be, then we can give them a game. I don't think you saw a team that wasn't motivated. It's not like we lost because players chucked it in. If that's what people saw, then they're watching something different to me. I don't think they lacked motivation today because I thought our football was outstanding. But again, we've paid the price for lacking focus and concentration in key moments. Liverpool skipper Virgil van Dijk is well aware that his side cannot take a win on Sunday for granted. He urged his teammates to put their full focus into beating Spurs and against growing complacent. It's a great feeling to be in this position, something we don't take for granted, Van Dijk said, after the Reds beat Leicester. It's been, in my opinion, an outstanding season. A lot of good moments. A lot of good moments, actually. A lot of wins and good performances. Now we have the chance to finish it off on the weekend against a very good Tottenham Hotspur, in my opinion. We played 3 times already against them this season, and every game was very intense. We've got a week to prepare. If anything happens on Wednesday, then happy days. If not, then we have to finish it off, and we have to be at our best to do that. That'll be our main focus. To be in this position now, it's a good position, but we're not there yet. We all have to realise that, and we will. We'll make sure of that. It's a good week of preparation, and then we have to be ready. Clinton Morrison believes that Trent AlexanderArnold's celebrations against Leicester City show that he might well be going nowhere after all this summer. The 26-year-old entered the fray of the King Power Stadium in the 71st minute on Sunday as a straight swap for Connor Bradley, making his mark just 5 minutes later with a thumping volley from his left foot. AlexanderArnold then removed his shirt as he celebrated with travelling fans, as Liverpool ran out 1-0 winners and put themselves one step closer to lifting a second Premier League title. And while AlexanderArnold is out of contract at Anfield this summer and has been strongly linked with a free transfer to Real Madrid, Sky Sports pundit Morrison doesn't believe he would have celebrated in such fashion if he was definitely headed away from his boyhood club. Speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live, Morrison said, "If you're leaving a football club, I don't think you celebrate like that." However, social media users were quick to disagree with the former Crystal Palace and Coventry star, taking to X to share their own take. One wrote, "Course you do," while another added, "Says who?" He given everything Liverpool and the fans slate the poor lad. So what? Leave the lad alone and let him enjoy his goal. He's still giving everything despite leaving. Poor from Clinton. A third, meanwhile, opined, "Yes, you would. You're not worried about where you will be next season when you score a goal." A strange claim from an ex-pro. AlexanderArnold entered the 2024/25 Premier League campaign as one of 3 Liverpool stalwarts out of contract at the end of the season, with Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk also having their futures questioned all season. However, both Salah and Van Dijk both put pen to paper on new 2-year deals at Anfield earlier this month, while Alexander-Arnold is yet to commit to the club beyond June. Alexander-Arnold also refused to comment on his future following the Reds' 1-0 win over Leicester, telling Sky Sports, "I have said all season that I am not going to speak on my situation. I am not going to go into the details. But days like today are always special. Scoring goals, playing games, winning titles, they are special moments for me, and I am glad to do my part." Meanwhile, manager Arneslot said of the Reds' talent during his press conference on Friday, "Let's see what the future brings," also remaining tight-lipped on the prospect of Alexander-Arnold returning to the COP in 2025/26. It comes as Liverpool are in touching distance of lifting the Premier League title. The Reds could have lifted the trophy on Sunday should Arsenal have ceded to Ipswich Town, only for Mikel Arteta's squad to keep one foot in the door with a 4-0 thrashing of their opponents. The Gunners face further pressure in their own race for the title come Wednesday evening, when they face Crystal Palace at the Emirates Stadium. Anything less than 3 points will see them unable to pursue Liverpool further for the title. Should Arsenal win once more, Liverpool will then be able to lift the title with a win against Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield on Sunday. Sporting Lisbon forward Viktor Gyökeres is set to be available for just £60 million this summer, a sum far less than his original release clause. The Swede is one of the most sought-after players in football after his stunning exploits in front of goal across the last 2 seasons. Gyökeres has netted an incredible total of 47 goals from 46 appearances in the Portuguese top flight in 2024-25, fueling speculation that he is likely to join a top Premier League side like Manchester United, Liverpool or Arsenal in the coming months. All 3 clubs are said to be interested in the 26-year-old, and there is set to be a tug-of-war for his signature at the end of the season, especially after learning of his surprisingly low release clause. According to Portuguese outlet Ebola, interested teams will only have to fork out around £60 million for the former Brighton and Coventry City star this summer. The report says after Gyökeres arrived at Sporting in 2023 and performed so well, an agreement was made that the club would not enforce his original £85.7 million release clause. But the Primera Liga club are hopeful they will receive a fee larger than his release clause as interested parties look to gain an advantage over the competition. It goes on to say that there are a total of 7 teams chasing Gyökeres, which include Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG and Bayern Munich. Arsenal are mentioned as the leading favourites to land his signature as they continue their search for a reliable number 9 that can guarantee a supply of goals after missing out on Ollie Watkins in January. It's outlined that Gyökeres is eager to play for a club who can offer him Champions League football, which is likely to be an issue for Manchester United unless they can go on and win the Europa League. United had previously been touted as the frontrunners to sign Gyökeres, owing to his previous working relationship with Ruben Amorim. But now he will have the pick of the clubs who are desperate to have a player likely to finish the season with the European Golden Shoe, the award handed to the player with the most goals in the continent. It has previously been won by the likes of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Robert Lewandowski. His manager Rui Borges has backed him to do just that, saying, "I believe it is possible because he is very competitive. He is exactly the same in training. Hungry for goals, for getting to the opponent's goal. He has improved since he arrived at Sporting in terms of individual and team play. We have to enjoy this opportunity while we can. He is an above-average player. I see him completely focused and with a hunger and ambition to be able to help the team become champions again and play in the cup final." Trent AlexanderArnold has dropped a cryptic hint on his future at Liverpool in the aftermath of his side's win at Leicester. The right-back came off the bench to smash home the winner with 14 minutes to go. The victory has put the Reds on the verge of being crowned Premier League champions, with just 3 more points needed to confirm that status. Much of the talk around Anfield this season has been on the future of 3 of their star players, though. Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah have both put pen to paper on new contracts in recent weeks, though Alexander-Arnold's future remains up in the air. The Englishman's current deal will expire in the summer, with Real Madrid pushing hard to sign him. Van Dijk's extension was announced in the build-up to the clash with Leicester. The Dutchman has penned a new 2-year deal with the champions-elect. To celebrate, he posted a photo of himself at Anfield on his Instagram account, along with the comment "Special Moments." Curiously, Alexander-Arnold appeared to copy his captain on Sunday. Following the win at the King Power Stadium, Liverpool's hero posted a series of photos from the game. Along with those pictures, he used the caption, "Special Moments." In the comments of Alexander-Arnold's post, Liverpool supporters begged him to stay. One wrote, "You're a local lad. This is the right way, Trent. Please stay with us." Another added, "Think of the story, whole season debating your contract." The other two sign, "You're left. Everyone's saying you're defo gone. We win the league and you announce you're staying. Massive hero move. Just do it, pal." Alexander-Arnold has consistently refused to give any public clues on his future. It was a line he maintained on Sunday after the win in the East Midlands, instead focusing on the romp to the title. Like I've said all season, I'm not going to speak on my situation, I'm not going to go into details. But these days like today are always special. Scoring goals, playing, winning games, being close to winning titles, as well as being in title races, he told Sky Sports. They are special moments that will live with me forever, and I'm glad to be a part of them. Being so close to winning the title now, and my first game back from injury as well, it was an important game for me. I was excited to be back. I've put in a lot of hard work over the last few weeks to get back fit. I'm eager to play, and I was happy to contribute with the goal. It was a big one. I'm pretty sure that's the first left foot goal in my career. It has taken a few years, but I got there in the end. That's probably the one type of goal I've been missing, but I saved it for the right time, being so close to winning the league now. One win away now, it's very close. And to do it especially with fans here as well is a very, very special moment.